But it's okay because I can just borrow your veranda, right? Me veranda, say Sue veranda?
Turn the camera off.
Well, hello and welcome to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We are getting ready to board a flight to Rome, where we are going to meet my wonderful friend Adam, and then we're going to spend the night at the Hilton at the Rome airport, and then the day after that we are getting on the beautiful Disney Fantasy for a 7-night cruise. We are going to be in Naples and Athens and Mykonos and Sicily, which I've never been to. We have some amazing excursions planned. I cannot wait to bring you along. Get your passport, let's go, because we're boarding in like 10 minutes. I'm here. I am at the Hilton at the Rome airport. I already got out my outfit that I'm wearing on the cruise tomorrow. I haven't really completely freshened up yet. I need to do all the post-flying things, but at least I'm in the room and I have water and the air conditioning is lovely. So the Hilton Rome airport had not been refurbished. I don't know what my voice just did the last time I was here. But I am in a newly refurbished deluxe room and it is absolutely lovely. So there you go. If you were wanting to know a good hotel, especially because tomorrow morning we are being picked up by Disney Cruise Line Transportation at the airport terminal. So that's a really quick walk. Well, it's not that quick. If I'm going to be honest, it's probably a quarter of a mile. So be prepared for that. But it is covered, very safe, and there's a walkway directly from the hotel. So the flight was uneventful, except for one thing. There was an empty seat next to me, which I was originally really excited about. I got all my gear ready. I was ready to go to sleep, really hopeful I was going to get good rest. And I'd been asleep about 3 hours, and I felt like, you know how you just feel like somebody's too close to you, but you kind of wakes you up? Maybe you don't know that feeling. I was smelling another human being closer to me than they should have been. The couple next to me, so there's my seat, an empty seat, and then 2 seats. She had laid down in the seat next to me. So her head, keep in mind, this is in Comfort Plus, so there's no divider in between the seats. Her head was touching my leg. Y'all, I was disturbed. I almost went and got a flight attendant, and then I'm like, what am I gonna say? It's not like I owned the seat next to me that was empty, but also seats, unless it's a lie flat bed in Delta One, are not for our heads. Not when it could, it grossed me out and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've only had 3 hours sleep. This is not a complaint. I'm on a fun trip with my friend. I'm just saying, am I the only one who thinks that is super ew? Super ew. And she was sound asleep. So I don't ever want to be that close to a stranger, ever. It's one thing when you're in a... Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it. All right, I'm going to wash my face, brush my teeth, you're welcome, and freshen up a bit. Then I'm going to meet Adam in the lobby, and I think he wants to go into Rome, and I'm not sure on 3 hours sleep I have going into Rome in me, just because it's going to be very crowded. We would take the train, and all of that would be fine if I hadn't just gotten off a 9-hour flight. And oh, by the way, passport control took almost an hour. Not sure I have that in me. So let's see what happens. I bet some of you can guess what will happen. We'll see. I will show you, for those of you who are interested, you have a little instant coffee situation, a really nice couch here. And then I've already started unpacking, so that's kind of a mess. King size bed, very fresh and clean and new. And the bathroom, hold on. I did carry on only for this trip too, so please be impressed. The bathroom is really lovely as well. Really gorgeous shower, really gorgeous shower. Really nice amenities, all of the things, towels, a bidet, very nice. And I like that they have nice big size of body wash and hand lotion on the walls. So they did a really, really good job with the refurbishment. And then this over here, you have like a closet area, kind of a paneling on the walls. And yeah, weirdly, there were only 2 hangers, which is fine. I mean, I'm only here one night, but there's what I look like after a 9-hour flight, in case you were curious. Oh, and this is that Spanx Air Essential dress in the navy blue. I loved it. It worked great for the flight. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Adam, yay! Last time we were here, we decided we sat over there, and now we're sitting over here. We're breaking with tradition.
We have coffee.
I know. That's all I want right now is my coffee. I'm so happy. I'll check in more later, but we have years to catch up on. Okay. No pressure. We're buying tickets to go into Rome.
Okay, what time are we on?
It's my first time on an Italian train. I want to document it.
We did it.
We did it!
We
We're
bought a
so
ticket and
good! We're off on an adventure. So what did we decide? Trevi Fountain? Is that what we're doing?
I think we'll start there.
Okay.
If it's crazy busy, we'll just go on to the next thing.
Yep. And everything is very walkable. I've never been, but Adam has. So I'm
If
very
you don't
excited.
mind walking, it's 20-30 minutes everywhere.
Yeah, which we can do. Plus, pro tip for jet lag. I'm saying pro tip, I sound like you. Get fresh
Trademark.
air. Yeah, I know. Get fresh air. Fresh air is very helpful because I could just go to the room and go to sleep right now, and that would not bode well. Because tomorrow we have to get on a cruise ship. So we're just hanging out at the Trevi Fountain and everything. There's no water in it.
Cash.
Just hanging out.
Lots of Googling
Yeah,
things.
we're also Googling things. I will say, if you're gonna get pickpocketed, it would be here. Keep your wits about you. We're going to the archaeological site, and I'm very excited. Hold on. City of Gold. Oh, they're all handmade. Adam's taking us the long way up a hill.
Okay, I'm not doing nothing. Google's doing everything.
I'm just saying, the Google is on your phone, and that's a hill.
Have we gotten lost?
No, that's valid. And you have done quite a nice job, and I apologize for griping.
Prego.
The theory of today is that Prego is the aloha of Italy, because you can pretty much say aloha anytime in Hawaii and it works. Same with Prego here, it works.
Or like onegaishimasu.
Oh yeah, exactly. You can say it whenever you want, and you sound like you know what you're talking about. Good morning. I slept so good. Oh my gosh, I slept so good. So getting ready to head down to meet Adam for breakfast. I'm sitting very awkwardly. Hold on, I'm taking my shoes off. I have like 10 minutes before I'm meeting him for breakfast. Yesterday was so fun, and I have to tell you, had Adam not really pushed me to walk around Rome yesterday, no way I would have done that. Like, I would have just ended up staying in the hotel and probably collapsing early. But because we went out, we were on our feet, got in 16,000 steps, which is insane. Saw some beautiful churches, saw the fountain. I sang the 3 Coins in the Fountain song to him, which he did not think was a real song, by the way. I had to prove it to him. He just thought I was making stuff up. But today we're getting on the ship, so very, very, very excited. First breakfast, they have a beautiful breakfast here, at least they did last time. The room was so quiet and so comfortable. This is my second stay at this hotel. Cannot recommend it enough. We took the train into Rome to get there, which was totally not a big deal. And then we ended up taking a cab back, which was around €80 with tip. So be aware, we split it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But where we ended up, we just could not get our legs to walk us all the way back to the train station, but the train is totally a viable option. I would say allow an hour to go into Rome if you're staying here, but everything felt fine, very safe, no issues. We were joking about pickpockets, and you do need to be aware, but by and large, we didn't have any issues in Rome. It was lovely. What a fun day. What a fun day. Okay, so today we're getting on a ship. So surprisingly, really surprisingly, like I don't know where my brain was at, but I left my luggage tags at my house. So I have no luggage tags. I was thinking about just bringing my bags on anyway, so I probably will just do that. But we're using Disney transportation, so that might be an issue for getting my bags on the bus. So we'll see what they say when we get there. They're not gonna, it'll work out. And it'll be a good opportunity. Okay, Adam just texted me, so we're gonna go to breakfast. I'll see you down there. Okay, I promised in the weekly vlog that went up before this that I would show documentation of what I wore on this cruise. So this is what I'm wearing to get on the ship. Tommy Bahama jacket, packed linen pants, and this little packed top. It's a sleeveless little like tank top, and my Kariumas. And I've got my bag all packed. And this is everything I packed for this entire 9-night adventure. So yeah, we'll see if I packed enough clothes or did I underpack? Do I end up having to buy something? I don't know. Stay tuned.
So I already filmed us talking, but there was a man behind us that was so cranky that I just went and looked at the clip and I was like, we need to film that whole clip all over again. So this is Adrian. If y'all don't follow his channel, I'm hoping that you do. Him, you know, but isn't it fun? It's just a coincidence.
I know.
So we first met 6 years ago, waiting in line. We were actually hotter than we are right now. I mean, not the way we look. We both look better.
Speak for yourselves.
Air conditioning is nice, isn't it?
Right, sat down. Here's Adrian.
Adrian, did you?
I'm sorry, that was really creepy.
Did you know it was funny? I liked it. It's a funny bit. Leave it in. Did you count how long it took us from the time we got to check in until right now?
So I started my first clip at 9:50. That's when we started walking.
45
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just after 10:30 right now.
So if y'all want more specificity than what you'll get with me per tradition, check out Adrian's vlogs, because I'm not good at that stuff. I'm more the nuance channel. I'm the personality hire.
For your own channel, yeah.
Adrian, are you excited?
I am beyond excited. There's something special about boarding a ship that you know so well, but in a completely different country.
It's wild.
It's an opportunity to see it in a whole new way.
Yeah, I totally agree. This is so fun. And then you said this ship's going back in November.
Yes.
Which is actually really helpful if anybody wanted to tip people in American dollars to know that this actual ship is going to be back in the United States in November. You know, that's a big deal.
Adam, are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to lunch and a Coke Zero and just the Disney smell. The smell of the ship.
I don't remember if I said this yesterday. I may have, but he's not vlogging. He's on vacation, so he's super excited.
Well, we did this cruise 2 years ago, and I did a pretty extensive vlog series of
So
that.
I'll link it if y'all want to go back and watch that, as well as mine, which if you haven't watched that, of course,
Right.
watch that one first.
And I'm going to be doing some like morning club stuff.
Yeah.
So that's my picture.
Yes, so you can check out that.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. You on vacation?
Am I the personality hire for this
I think
series?
so. I think so. So we left the ship or the hotel at 9:30. And what time is it now, Adam? 11:55. So, but now we're getting on the ship. We're very excited. There she is! Woohoo! Oh, she's so beautiful. Hello, Disney Fantasy. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be this way all week.
Yeah.
Vacation Adam is
We need to
even
get a selfie together.
is even extra.
Please welcome aboard Jen and Adam.
Woo! Thank you. Woohoo! Yeah!
Adam
Adam's a little excited.
I've missed you, baby. I've missed you. I've missed you.
Yeah.
I've missed you. I've missed you. We're on a Disney ship.
You know, the thing is, it's true that we love our jobs and we love that we get to film and it's so much fun. But the fact that he's like, he keeps saying, I'm walking around without anything in my hands. Look, Jen.
I don't have camera in my hands.
Okay, so it's pretty quiet in here because we got on, what group did we get on? 2.
We were 3.
We were
But we got
3.
upgraded to 2 by taking the transfer with Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
So a good tip.
And that was a huge line to get in if you didn't do the transfer.
Very
So
long.
that in and of itself would be reason to do it. But if you've watched before, you know that I am for sure getting the panetta pasta per usual. And we just love a good not cabanas. Okay, Adam has the under 10 menu item quite proudly. Look how happy!
Child at heart.
Child at heart. And I have, of course, my panetta pasta. So happy. And we got our sundaes. We're so happy. Forgive the weird blue light, but it's right above me, so it's picking up everything I film. I promise the sundae is not blue. Okay, here I am, y'all. 8168. This is an Ocean View Deluxe Family Stateroom. Stateroom keys are on my door. Let's go! All right, y'all. We have arrived. I have my first Cove coffee of the trip. Oh, quite messy first Cove coffee of the trip in hand. In my stateroom, I'm going to show you around. We stopped by the spa. I made a few appointments, so you can kind of get a sneak peek of the room. This time I did an Ocean View Family Deluxe stateroom because I really like the, oh, look at this sweet bird. Hold on. Bird sighting. Look at him. Oh, he's doing such a good job. Okay, sorry. I did a little bit of a distracted squirrel moment with the great birds. I stayed in an ocean view room for the first time as opposed to a veranda. Well, I guess not the first time. I had stayed in this category like when the boys were young. I really like it. I was surprised by how much I liked it, and especially the deluxe family ocean view are super big and lovely, and you still have the round bathtub. So let me show you around. Okay, so here we are, and we have our toilet area is the first bathroom you come to. If you've never sailed on Disney, this split bathroom is, oh my gosh, such a big deal, especially with a family. With just me, it doesn't really matter, but it is still very nice. And then instead of the smaller shower that I don't like the way that I would prefer they not have a shower curtain at all. But since we have one, the round shower keeps the shower curtain from actually touching you when you're showering. And that's a very big deal to me. Really beautiful, everything that you need, and all of your full-size amenities, which I love. We know that I stan a full-size body lotion. And yeah, very nice. Very much like the last time I was on this ship. And I think I had the same, I guess I had a veranda last time. So you have plenty of closet space. There's your safe and your life jackets, which you do not need for your muster drill. And then on this side, we have plenty of storage. Obviously, I'm one person, so I'll have more than enough room. And I've told you guys this before, but you want to make sure once you've got your clothes hung up, push all your hangers to one side. Otherwise, that will clank in the night and it will drive you crazy and you won't know what it is. Drawers here, lots of storage in this room. 3 full drawers here. And then you've got shelves for storage there. This is a connecting room. So, you know, that's not my favorite, but I think we'll be fine. Really wonderful bed. Pretty sure these are queen size beds. You've got your plugs down there. No USB or USB-C in on the Fantasy yet. I think they're going to add those when they go into dry dock maybe. And then, oh, your bedding, as we know, the best bedding. Absolutely wonderful. And because this is the deluxe family, you've got a much longer vanity. So I could have done, for my budget, I could have done the veranda, but the smaller, just the deluxe instead of the deluxe family, if that makes sense. I really like this configuration. And then I've got my beautiful little window seat. This is a bed that comes down And this is a couch that folds out, and I won't require either one of those. So, but they're there just so in case you're staying with your family. And there we go. My beautiful, beautiful stateroom where I'm here for 7 nights. It has been a minute since I have done a 7-night cruise, like a minute. And especially on this ship, which I really, really love. Everyone always asks me my favorite ship, and I always say the Dream. But having sailed on the Fantasy for the first time back in April, this one, I don't have the same memories that I do on the Dream, but this one is like the Dream, but just zhuzhed up a little bit because it's a newer ship. I feel like a few things are just a little bit better. I like the adult area better. That's really nice. So I'm going to go check out Adam's room because he actually has an aft balcony and I'm really curious to check it out. So hopefully he'll let me film. I know he will. If this isn't Tim, it's going to be really awkward when he opens the door. Pretty sure.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, signor. Okay.
I don't know what come in is in Italian.
Same.
Get in here.
Get in here, you. Come on, you broad. Okay, is it... Oh, Adam!
Right?
Oh my gosh, you have chaises! Would you like a chaise? Oh my goodness gracious.
It's a bit wet.
Look at
Be careful.
this! Well, this is where I'll be. I'm just gonna sleep out here. Oh my gosh, this is so great! Oh my gosh, I love this! Like, I'm shocked that this is what we got with a GTY.
Did you get a veranda?
No.
So you got the porthole.
Yeah, I got the porthole. But it's okay because I can just borrow your veranda, right? Me veranda, say Sue veranda?
Turn the camera off.
Okay, so I'm all unpacked, which is one of the huge benefits of doing carry-on only. Is it's also really quick to unpack. It's quick to pack, it's quick to unpack. Actually, it wasn't that quick to pack. I really struggled with packing for this trip. I don't know what my problem was, but I was just, well, I do. As I talked about, if you watched my vlog from a couple weeks ago, I've been very stressed out about things with my mom and my head. I could not get my head in the game. Get your head in the game. Like I could not get my head in the game to pack for this trip. But actually, while I was unpacking, I think I did pretty well. And you'll have to tell me as you see what I'm wearing throughout the cruise. Actually, if you don't think I did well, maybe keep that to yourself. Because I don't want you to hurt my feelings. But I may end up having to either do laundry on board or Adam mentioned the laundry service, which I've never actually done. So I pulled out the laundry bag in case I decide I need to avail myself of that. So here's what the laundry bag looks like, just like this. It's a cloth bag and the prices are, I don't have any coats. Pants are $5.50, shirts are $4.50. Pajamas are $4. So, I mean, it's not bad. And I think return next day by 5:30 p.m. So, you know, you could do it overnight. And I did bring 2 pairs of pajamas, so I'm not going to need that. So, yeah. And you could also do a pressing only service, which is interesting. And that's 50% of the dry cleaning surcharge. So, for instance, if you had a let me find like an evening dress that you wanted pressed, maybe something that you packed and it was really wrinkled, that would cost $5. So that's not bad. So I just wanted to show you because I don't think I'm going to need it. Like I brought plenty of pajamas, socks, underwear, and bras. And unless I have some mishap in an item of clothing, because I don't have a lot of backups, but I did the same process that I did in that what to wear Mediterranean cruise video that I did. You can go watch it. Probably I'll remember to put a link here or in the description box where I have base layers and then I have things like outerwear that goes with the base layers. A little bit lighter for this trip because it's going to be a lot hotter than my springtime cruise. But yeah, I think I did okay. And I'm telling you, having carry-on only, especially on a day like today, not having to wait for my bag, I was able to just carry it on board. When I get to the Rome airport on debarkation day, I don't have to worry about waiting in a long line there. Like it's just easier. I don't even know if I meant to mention this when I was filming yesterday or day before last or whenever it was that I got on that plane. The way that our train works here, it drops you off, MARTA drops you off in the domestic terminal, which if you're not checking a bag, that's fine. You can go through security at the domestic terminal and then take the train to the E and F gates, which are the international terminal side. If you're checking a bag, however, you have to check it in at the international terminal. So because I had to take public transportation, I would have had to either take the shuttle, which takes forever. It's like an actual bus, or I could have taken an Uber, but I didn't want to do that with luggage and all the things. So I made the decision to do carry-on only because it was just easier. Jen, stop talking. That's far too much of an explanation, but I'm very happy with my decision. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I think I need a nap or a coffee or both. I already had a coffee, so maybe just a nap. Oh, real quick. I didn't show you too. I know, I'm hyper. Of course, I got my platinum goodies. So I've got my wet dry bag, Castaway Key wet dry bag. I have got my Castaway Key beach bag, which, that was really loud. Hopefully I can cut that out. I have many of these, so most likely I will use it when I'm here on the ship for sea days and things like that. But I probably will give it away. We've already made some new friends, Tom and Steph, and just Adrian and his whole family are on board. So I may give that away to someone. And then the beach towel, which I will for sure give away to someone. And it's not really a towel. It's more like a picnic blanket because I can't fit this in my luggage to go home. So yeah, there you go. And my lanyard, which is somewhere. Oh, right in front of me. The platinum lanyard, but they no longer, they had the black ones for a while, but I guess they're out of those because now we're back to these again. But yeah, there you go. So next thing, please. Hello, darlings. So this is Steph and Tom and Adam, you already know.
You already know me.
And we met them today and we're having a lovely time. So are you enjoying your drinks?
We absolutely are.
Yes, everyone's relaxed. I have 3 guesses where we are, and the first 2 don't count. We are at the Meridian Bar. It's a beautiful night. I mean, come on. What sea is this? Aegean or Ionian? Aegean?
Blue one.
Which?
You're asking the wrong.
This is either the.
I'm not wrong.
Do you all know? You don't know if it's the Aegean or the. I think it's the Aegean. We don't know them, but they seem very nice. Okay, so we think it's the Aegean, and clearly our drinks are all very good. So. We're having dinner in Royal Court. Very excited. And because we're eating here, do I have mascara all under my eyes? I went straight from massage, acupuncture, drinks in Meridian Bar, and now I'm at dinner. So it's
Who will play you in the movie, Jen?
tough. It's hard to be me. So, bottom line, what was I saying? We're at Royal Court. I felt like there was something pertinent I was going to say. I don't remember. Anyway, we're going to have dinner. All right, so this is the menu where I love the salmon. So we're getting the salmon. We're getting the deep fried brie, which is very, very yummy. The leek and potato soup and the salmon. And if it helps, Adam and I are getting almost the exact same thing, but he's getting the duck confit. So there we go. Good morning, buongiorno. We are still in Italy. I'm not sure. I know that the engines stopped rumbling at like 5 a.m. So we should be getting close to Sicily. Our excursion doesn't start till 11:15. I don't think we even get into port until like 10 today. So I am going to go for my walk. I'm very excited. Girl's excited for her deck 4 walk. That's not really a song. I just made that up. Didn't sleep great because on this ship, if you are on the aft side, which I am, the engines are very disruptive. I will get used to it, but it was a rough night's sleep. Also jet lag, also all the things. But if you're booking on the Fantasy, I would not book deck 9 aft. I'm not sure what the other decks are like, but just look that up to where you hear the most of that engine rumbling noise because it can be a significant issue. But I did fine. And the engine stopped at like maybe 4:30, and then I slept from then until like 7:30. So I'll live. I'm excited to be in Sicily for the first time. I'm excited to go for my walk. I'm like a dog getting ready to go for her walk. I'm excited to do Rainforest Room. I'm excited to go to breakfast with Adam at Royal Court. All of those things are scheduled for right now. So let's get after it. Before we do, let me talk about dinner last night. We were at Royal Court. It was lovely. The food was so good. Our servers are wildly efficient. I had the baked brie, which I adore, and then the potato and leek soup, also an excellent choice, and the salmon. And then we had the amaretto souffle for dessert, which is not quite as good as when you get it up at Palo, but still really good. It's a smaller version, still excellent. And they made my tea correctly. He microwaved the water, poured it over the tea bag, and let it sit for a minute, and then brought it to the table. So perfect job. I don't remember the names of our servers, but I for sure will by the end of the week because this is a 7-night cruise. So yeah, really fun. Our new friends, Steph and Tom, I filmed a little bit of us having drinks out at Meridian Bar. Didn't go to the show last night. It was Aladdin, which is a great show. I just saw it when I was on this ship in April, and we just opted out. But overall, just a super fun night. And yeah, there you go. And now you're up to date. So I went to Cove Cafe first, and it was jammed. So I'm headed over to Vista Cafe, which is on deck 4 aft, and it's always lovely in there. So no wait. There you go. Not to get lost. Do you guys care if you're on camera? You want to say good morning? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Don't come to the Vista Cafe because then everyone will come. And they gave me Minnie Mouse. I've got my coffee. I've got deck 4. All is right with the world. And to be clear, all is decidedly not right with the world, but it is for me in this world right now. So we take a step out and we enjoy. It's the only way we get through, y'all. Good morning, Disney Fantasy. Good morning, Minnie. There's where we're having breakfast. Very quiet this morning. Okay, so I've escalated things just a little bit with the not sleeping. I went to guest services just to see if there was another stateroom they could move me to. And so they're gonna give me some options. Just don't book aft. I think it might be, I'm gonna check with my travel agent, Christy. I think it might be worse on the upper decks than on some of the lower decks. And forgive me, I have no makeup on, but I just got back from my workout. And it is, after all, adult summer camp. So the GTY usually works out great for me. We know I'm a big proponent of it. You do save some money. It's a guaranteed, whatever. Mine was a guaranteed ocean view. You get what you get, so I'm not complaining. But at the same time, if you're in a cabin that's not working for you for whatever reason, check. Because all they can say is no. And if there's availability, why not see? I mean, it's not like they can sell the cabins. We're already at sea. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. If they can't move me, I will live. And I told them that. I'm like, I will adjust if need be. I'll deal with it. It's possible that maybe other nights it won't be quite as bad as it was last night. But I kind of sugar-coated it before because I was trying to be positive, but I didn't fall asleep really till 5 a.m. So I'm trying to caffeinate up and have a good attitude about it. But if it were a shorter sailing, you know what? Stop justifying it, Jen. You're not happy. You get to ask to change in a very kind and gracious way. Grateful to be here no matter what. Would be great if I could change staterooms. There we go. Let's leave it at that. Why do we do that? Why do we overly apologize? Ridiculous. Okay. Really quick update. I am frantically packing my stuff because they are moving me to a forward room so that I can sleep. Now, it is an ADA compliant room. She actually was so kind. Oh my gosh, you guys, advocate for yourselves. I almost didn't say anything. And then when I explained that I just didn't sleep, she was like, Miss Jennifer, you have to be able to sleep. Sorry, I don't think I can talk to you guys and do this at the same time, but we're trying. So yeah, on and on it goes. Moving rooms. I'll check in when I get to the new room. Love you, mean it. Okay, so I'm settled in my new room. This room is 7500 all the way forward. It is a ADA compliant room. It's huge, and I'll show you around. Do know that if you do a GTY, frequently you will end up in an ADA room, so that's always a possibility. It's a lovely room. It has a smaller window than what I had before. I'm okay with that because sleep, I was gonna say trumps everything else, but I don't like using that word. So sleep is better than everything else. Okay, so you can see how massively huge the room is. I don't even have this on 0.5. This is just on regular. I filmed the other room tour in 0.5, so I'll do that just, you know, so we're comparing apples to apples. When you come in, 2 sets of hooks, which is fantastic. Obviously, one at wheelchair accessible height. Plenty of room to maneuver. My friends Adam and Brooke, I always mention them whenever I do a tour of an ADA room. Their channel is called Imaginary Lemons, and they mostly do content about accessible Disney, accessible travel, fabulous channel. So I will list their content below if you're looking for more, ADA information with Disney. So yeah, there's my bed, same bedding, same everything. It does not look like the bed is lower. It may be, it doesn't look like it is. We've got 2 chairs, which I probably will put one of them over there because we have so much floor space. And then we are docked in Messina. Oh my gosh, so lovely. Hello, birds. And I am right at the front of the ship, which is super fun. Good morning, birds. There you go. Buongiorno. I don't say that very well. And then we have our closet, which does have a pull-down clothing rack, which is absolutely fantastic. Such a nice touch if someone were in need of that. And because many of the wheelchair users that I know are actually fashionistas as well, so being able to access all of their clothing is very, very helpful. Then the other side is just standard. And then there's me. Oh, this is my outfit for the day, by the way. Tank top, plenty of sunscreen on. I realize having my arms exposed is probably a mistake, so I may bring my jacket just in case. Less storage in this room. I have 3 drawers there, and then I have my refrigerator there. And then only 1 bathroom, but it's absolutely massive. We have our roll-in shower, and then we have a sink, obviously our toilet area, and plenty of storage and all the things for me. So I'm very happy. Well, we'll see in the morning, but I'm confident that I will sleep better in the front part of the ship because it was the engine rumbling, which, hold on, I'll tell you about that. This ship is known for that being a problem, both this ship and the Dream. It's something I think they were going to try to address in dry dock, but just be aware. So be aware of 2 things. Don't necessarily book aft, especially the upper decks tend to be particularly bad for some reason. And then if you do end up in a room where you're not sleeping, advocate for yourself. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I switched. I'll let you know tomorrow if I get a better night's sleep. I'm fairly confident that I will, especially after I chatted with the guest services people about it. So thank you to Disney Cruise Line Guest Services for doing such a great job by me and getting me situated in a better stateroom where I think I will sleep better. That will make for a much better cruise and I won't get cranky, which is good for everyone. Okay, a better look at outfit of the day. That mirror needs a clean. I will get those smudges. I'll ask them to get the smudges off. So outfit of the day, I'm wearing this 3-tiered skirt. This is from Marine Layer. It has pockets. They might still have it. I'll check. My Taos sandals, this little tank top, which is from Packed, and then my straw bag. The question is, do I wear my jacket to keep the sun off? And I think I'm gonna brave it. I have lots of sunscreen on and I will try to find shade where I can. I don't know what to do. Maybe. Okay, since it's going to be 90 degrees, I decided I will put the jacket on. It's linen, it's very lightweight, and that way I don't have to worry about my arms getting sunburned. So yeah, we're gonna go with the jacket.
Okay, we are number 16. We have our headphones in. We have our lovely tour guide. We're very excited.